How are you today? I just want to talk briefly about something that's really concerning because with different medical personnel, people have chosen different medical professions, and not just therapists. I should have titled this a little bit differently. But the bottom line is this: I'm seeing gross negligence in researching by medical professionals. I'll give you one example. I see a number of people, not just medical professionals, but a number of people just accepting uh, wholesale that what the media is portraying as a horse dewormer is just that. It's only made for animals, it's not safe for human beings. When the horse dewormer, known as ivermectin, was created about 40 years ago, in part to save humanity. Uh, Countless millions of people have benefited from taking ivermectin for its use as something that it does deworm in human beings. So a lot of people have been saved from things like elephantitis. There's a condition known as river blindness that's been treated very successfully with ivermectin, saved a lot of people from early blindness. And then before COVID hit, it was routinely praised as being a wonder drug. Laziness. What about the whole issue of the vaccines? Are the vaccines safe and effective as they are claimed to be by the CDC, which frankly has financial benefit from the pharmaceutical companies that are making the vaccines? Doing a little bit of due diligence, a little bit of research will demonstrate that no, they're not as all effective as they're being promoted in the mainstream media. And one of the things that I would encourage you to do when you see a polarizing headline, because that's basically what most people will read, because we have so much news coming at us that people just see a polarizing headline, believe the story based on the headline, and move on without doing a little bit of research. Case in point, there's a doctor that is in Kansas. No, it's Oklahoma. Oklahoma. A physician was interviewed in Oklahoma, an ER doctor, and he made the news, and the news story was retweeted and retweeted multiple times. Um, Here's what he claimed. He claimed that as an ER doctor, he was privy to knowledge that the emergency rooms there were overrun with people that were taking the horse dewormer, as they'll call it, and they were having adverse events of that from that, and it was so bad that gunshot wound victims were not able to get into the emergency room and get the care that they needed. And this story went a little bit viral. It was shared on different news platforms. But all one has to do, doing a little bit of due diligence, a little research, is read the article and realize it is a suspect story. And in fact, it ended up being a completely false story. The guy who did the report, this doctor, turns out that the main hospital he was reporting about, he had not worked for in 2 months, and he was not privy to their current status. And the hospital came out with a statement saying that no, they were not clogged up with people taking large doses of ivermectin. So I would encourage you, if you're disseminating health information that's being promulgated through the news media, to do your diligence as a health professional who should be doing research on something before you promote a story. Find out a little bit about the background of the story. Find out if there's a competing news option that's not verifying that particular news story, and then come to your conclusions at that point. Because when you get your news all from just one side, you're bound to make some stupid assumptions. And as as health professionals, we should be a little bit more trustworthy in our willingness to research than the typical person. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Take care. God bless.